All right, guys, what is up? Welcome on back to Madden 26, and I just wanted to kind of go through. Oh God, hold on, I'm doing 20 things right now, and I shouldn't be recording at the moment. But so I want to go through the kind of what I did in the off season. This is not going to be an off season video because I didn't think the off season was I didn't think it warranted really doing a video on it. It'd be too much editing and stuff like that, which I don't mind editing a lot, but I'll just kind of review it, and then we'll go to week one. Real quick, because I can do this in a few minutes, what I did. So basically, it's fairly uneventful. I couldn't really sign anyone. I could not sign, if you follow the team at all, both my ends, number 96 and 99, Borden and Crockett, the big white guy. So I couldn't sign those guys, which I was kind of expecting that. Where are my reading glasses at? Okay, so what I did was we had our normal draft, first 7 draft. We had 7 normal draft picks. We didn't have any kind of other draft picks from trades or whatever. So I went through my team and just kind of figured out what I needed to get. I surmised that I needed to get faster at corner, not necessarily upgrade at corner, but faster at corner. Because last year, my biggest problem at corner was, I think, my speed. I think Palmer, 23, who was good in short yardage and everything because he's quick. He's like an 83 speed or something. So he was getting beat deep a lot, which is fine. I like him. I'll take the feast and famine with him because he would allow a touchdown and then he would pick up a fumble and go score a touchdown. He had a weird year. So, but I did feel like I needed to get faster at corner, so I traded Revel, number 27, who I actually liked as a player, but he was my slot corner for a lot. And I traded Revel and a 4th round pick, and I got this guy Dyson and a 1st round pick. Now Dyson is only a 75, but I think he was a 1st round pick. He was a rookie, and at least the year before. And he's faster, so he's in the 90s at speed. So I got younger and faster on the outside, which I'll probably put Dyson as a starter and to kind of deal with the up and down with him until he gets to be more developed. And I also got a 1st round pick, which I used to pick up another edge rusher because I lost the 2 edge rushers. And then Lawson, number 25, my strong safety. I traded him straight up for another young, not quite as good defensive end. So I've replaced both of my ends through trades and draft, and I got an extra 1st round pick. So I'll show you the team with the draft picks and everything like that, and just to show the roster. So the quarterbacks are going to be the same. This team, with the moves I made this year and the moves I'm going to make in the future, or maybe like in the near future, but there's very little moves coming up. I feel like I've got the base of my team now set, unless these players I trade for don't work out. So Hinton, Howard, Jones, Blue, Whitaker, York. Blue, I might move. He's 27. He's a premier player. I'm considering moving him. In reality, I would look at that because I would look at moving him because that's kind of like almost past the prime as a running back. Not in necessarily his situation, but in reality, it's like, okay, we've got a lot of ultra productive years out of him. He had said a career season at 26 years old. I've got another guy kind of in the waiting in Whitaker who can be like a top back, and he's only 25. So, you know, I have 2 to 3 great years or good years with him, and I've got 5 good years with him. So I might make that move now because 25 is getting a little bit old to be on the bench for how good he is. So I might just actually make that move before we move into week one. But that's our running backs for now. So I'll probably trade him for another back. That's not quite as good. But receiver wise, we are exactly the same as we were last year. Lamb, Roman. Roman's going to end up being my number 1 receiver this year. I'm just going to throw him the ball a lot. Lamb's 32 years old. He is a 96, but I'm going to keep Lamb as the number one receiver, but Roman will probably get most of the catches. Mitchell will be the big play guy as usual. Ruggs, Mayer, Banta. Banta's probably going to take Mayer's spot this year because he's 3 years younger. Offensive line, very similar. I got Stockton, who I drafted last year, in the rotation with Fasanu, Guyton, Woodard is going to be good, I think. He's got a dev trait, so I think he's actually going to end up being good. The other guy I don't think is going to be that great. Bebe, who's going to be an interior lineman probably the backup right guard. Bolden and Byron, who actually got hurt last year. He played a couple of games. He played very well, but he got hurt, so he didn't level up a ton. So, but yeah, I think my backup guards are going to be very good backup guards, if not starters eventually. My right tackle, Knapp, is the guy that I drafted last season, and Rollins I actually drafted this year. So I've got two young tackles. Rollins is going to be a backup. He's just going to be. And Knapp, I think, is going to be, in a year or two, is going to be one of the better right tackles in the league. Quincy, this is the guy that I traded for, traded the safety for. I think he was from New England, and he's 6'6", 275. He kind of fits my defense because I'm sticking with the 43, so I got a bigger, kind of more athletic, longer edge on the outside. And he's a 79 at 24. I think he is going to be a star. He's going to be very good. And then Reese Henderson's been here, but he's 27. He's a guy I got off of practice squad a while ago. But this guy's the rookie that I drafted. I think he was the first pick that I drafted. So 6'3", 273. So I've got two strong, kind of longer, bigger defensive ends. He's a 75 coming out of college. It's fine. And we're just going to play him and put those points into him to level up. So I've got my future edge rushers, at least for a few years. And my defensive line is exactly the same. Williams, who I got off of a practice squad, again, another practice squad players. Daniels, who I drafted, who was a 65 when I got him, or 66 when I got him. And just over time has just developed. And then there's Mozzie Smith, who probably has another couple of years left on my team. And then Daniels will come in and take over, and Williams. Linebacker-wise, we have Trey Brown, this guy here, LeFou, and Sheffield, who's actually now going to be my starting middle linebacker. I've decided to make him my starting linebacker. He's fast, he's big, he's got better awareness. He's just better than Flanagan. Flanagan's 25 at 77. Sheffield's a 24 at 76. He's just the better player out of the two. Flanagan I like, but I'm going to keep him as a main backup. And Flanagan's slow. He's not very fast. Randall. And then Randall's going to be coming in and playing. Also, Gregory is going to be a big-time player for me eventually. But he'd be a number one backup. So I think Randall's actually coming into the season hurt. So I think I'm going to play Gregory on that side. Gregory or Flanagan. I think I might put Gregory because he's more athletic. And then corners, we have Boswell, Palmer, Monroe, who I've been developing, and then Dyson. Dyson's actually going to be the number 2 corner, and Palmer's going to switch into my slot because he's perfect there. He's a perfect slot corner. He's my highest paid corner, but Gaither and Wharton are going to be my new safeties. Wharton's going to go into strong safety. Gaither will stay at free safety. He's the guy drafted in the first round last year. And Belton Romero, who I drafted this year. And Belton was I think he's a free agent I got, or a guy in a trade. Those are my main backups. I like Belton as a backup. I'm going to have to replace him at some point, but Flaherty's my new kicker, and McNamara is my punter. So, yeah, let's try to trade blue. I think this is the season to do it. So, I don't know I don't remember money-wise if I can or not, so let's give it a shot. Let's try to move him. I have some room. So the Bears need a running back. The Bills need a running back. He might be good on the Bills, actually. Broncos. Browns. I'd like to trade him to a team I don't play a lot. First of all, let's see if there's anybody green interested. No. I want to see if the Dolphins need him. I want to make the Dolphins good. Oh, shit. Was that green? No. Let's look at the Dolphins. They need a running back. They're okay, hold on. A-Chain, Elam. He's got 4 years left. He's 21, 6'1", 222 pounds. I might just kind of trade for him. Let's see, was there anything else I needed? Let's see offensive line-wise what they got as far as young guards and shit. Ooh, he's a 70. Ooh, he's got 1 year left, though. Sewell's a 73. He's 21, 6'6", 336. He's got 4 years left on his deal. Let's see, we got defensive tackle-wise. He's got 1 year left. Let's throw him in the trade. And let's try to get a... Let's try to get a first-round draft pick. Let's try it. I think that's a fair trade. They do have negative cap space. Fuck. Negative cap space. Let me see if this would work. So they're above on cap space there. They'd be above on cap space there. Just getting those 2 players for him. Let me see if they'll take the first round pick for him. And I could trade Mozzie Smith to someone else. Just for a pick or something. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. So let's go. Let's trade Mozzie Smith. Let's get Mozzie Smith out of the rotation. And we'll get him in there. And Elam will be playing. And yeah. So they got the Dolphins got better, in my opinion. There we go. See? We'll just put Elam as the main backup. Or I don't know. This guy's good too. And then defensive tackle wise, we need to move Smith. We need to move Mozzie. Yeah, we need to move Mozzie. Let's move Mozzie Smith. Who needs a defensive tackle? No one's interested in him because of his cap hit and his age. Packers. Nope. You're negative on the cap. So we have to find a partner who's got cap space and is interested. Okay. They need a defensive tackle. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's something I kind of need. I'll trade Borden to the Cardinals. He looks like a Cardinal. I don't. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Maybe we can do something like this. No, I think we're good. We're just going to go for a draft pick here. I don't think I'm going to get a first-round pick for him. I think I'll get a second. Oh, okay. Wow. So I've just added 2 first-round picks and got younger. I didn't think I'd get that for him. All right, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well. So we got younger, better contracts, and Whitaker now is going to be the man. So anyway, while I'm going to go through this, and then we'll play week 1. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and that'll be the off-season video, I guess, or the intro to week 1. But anyway, see you guys.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. We're seeing it more and more.
League, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
That throw right sideline is complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down, Washington.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run on first down. It's Franklin. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now Daniels. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at a yard. Off the play fake. Daniels on the move to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the...
Hold on, guys. My depth chart's all fucked up. Hold on. I'm sorry. I've done this. He's supposed to be starting there. I don't know why that's got changed. I might actually put Civil over Daniels. And that's a big difference. Let's just leave Daniels in. I think he deserves to start. He's been... There we go. There we go. That I don't know why that stayed, but then my other thing didn't stay. I didn't
Picking up a
understand it.
first down.
And the Washington first down.
Here's Allen. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Daniel's going to try the sneak, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Hey.
Here's Daniels. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. Play action, now it's Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up.
That's my new safety, baby.
Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2.
There's some new players.
3 on the play.
There's some new players if you guys want to keep an eye on them. I think it might be interesting. So it's Sheffield, number 50. My new middle linebacker. Has been on the team for a few years. Gregory, I think, was a first-round pick for me last year. He's a main backup, but he's playing because Randall, 51, is hurt. And this is the guy that I traded Siobhan Rebel for. We have the 2 new ends. Well, he's not new, but he's been around. He's there because the rookie just got hurt. 91 Daniels is now starting, which I'm not sure what I want to do with that. And right here, 29, new starting safety.
And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
On the ready. Come on.
To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On the set.
Looking to put a drive together.
I believe one new starter on offense, and it's number 2. It's Whitaker. He played a lot last year, but he's now the starter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
He finds his man, complete. It's Roman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
19 Tiger, 19 secure. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, Whitaker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Hinton. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready? 70, go.
Looking to throw. Hinton. Left side to Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Now for the point after.
Oh, damn it. I forgot I had a new kicker. My bad. That's my fault.
The kicking department.
I supposed to just kick like that. I can't kick like that with him.
Score. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Daniels. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
That is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now a give right side. Franklin. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete.
My safeties already feel together, playing way better than they did last year. Way better. What I like about the new guy is he's 6'3", like 220. He's like a longer, kind of more physically dominant receiver. 25 was kind of more of an overachiever, the smaller guy overachiever. I think he was like 5'10" or 5'11". This guy's 6'3", he's long, he's lanky. Number 5's kind of like that. So, I got two really good safeties.
Forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. Here's Whitaker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
The give to Whitaker. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Go!
This is Whitaker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. And I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, hut.
Again, they'll go on the ground with Whitaker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10.
Let's go now.
5-yard line.
80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Whitaker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Ready. Touch the eagle.
Off-play action. Hinton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
Back to throw. Hinton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out and feel charged up and ready to go.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
God damn it, I keep forgetting that.
And
Shit.
again, it's no good. A few.
So I'm also distracted too. I'm trying to like answer texting and stuff. Hold on. Said he put it in the red zone, but it's not on. All right, hold on. Fuck, man.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
All right, hold on. All right, yeah, thank you.
Going now is Daniels. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's. Again, he'll drop to throw.
actually turning it off? Oh. Turn it off. Fuck. Turn it back on.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They go play action. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
How many fucking injuries am I going to have?
They'll try the left side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that
one. Whoa! I'm trying to fucking record here. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Oh my God.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Franklin. And a really good show of force.
I'll just pause it. I can't hear you if you're talking. I can't hear you.
As he gets through for 4 tough yards.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Jesus Christ.
Middle, and it's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Man.
Touchdown, Commanders. A 15-yard touchdown
I'm
grab.
not dealing with this shit. I can't deal with this, so I'm trying to fucking record.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
Doesn't work after
and not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Now is my shit even working? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, I don't even know if the fucking sound is working because it doesn't show it on the fucking OBS. I'm so tired of technical shit, man.
And the lead is down to 2. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
I'm gonna fucking lose this game because I'm distracted.
Touchdown for Washington. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
By the way, 33 is a rookie. He's a rookie that I traded for. What's his face? From the Dolphins. There we go.
And teams are going to key on that. They thought they could.
I got him.
And have success through the air. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Hinton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Roman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
Come on. Look at that kid.
Operating from the gun. Hinton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Hinton. Over the middle, complete. That's Roman. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. Eagle. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ready,
Brings
ready.
up 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles,
At the
60
16-yard
Eagles.
line.
Hut, hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elam. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Hinton. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Reload, reload.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd.
Why do my receivers run like fucking backwards?
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Hinton. This is caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our tour
report.
of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is Jared Goff. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Browns wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is the Giants running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Giants trying to win the home opener. They have the lead at halftime. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Packers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Panthers with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll weave all the way up to just... few yards shy of midfield. A great return. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
What the fuck? I called a play action fucking pass.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Boy, that is a...
What the fuck was that?
Second down now.
Come on, come on. Hey. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Hinton. Over the middle. Hauled in by Lamb. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut this fucking game off with all the bullshit that's been happening trying to fucking play it.
Third down. Hinton.
Yeah, I'm ready to shut this fucking game off.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Get it.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jesus, fix this shit! Oh my God, this is one of the most frustrating fucking games I've played in a while. Just with all the extra shit and the fucking... Oh my God, dude. Fix this! Fucking swear to God, man. Fix this shit. I can't keep fucking doing your job for you, man. It's so fucking distracting. I have to constantly worry about, gee, did they fucking fix my... Did they change my depth chart at halftime again?
Now a handoff up the middle. Franklin. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Off play action. Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Off the play fake. Hinton. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Cowboys.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack.
I threw the ball away, but he stood there and just fucking held on to the ball for some reason.
At the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Whitaker. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Hinton eluding the pressure right. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll start this drive. Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrington. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Allen here on the screen. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
76.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. 12 yards.
I literally put out a quarterback contained play and ain't no one fucking covered him.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is second down and 1. Now Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Washington will line up for the
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Slither by. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because...
Oh my God, I love this fucking running back. I love this guy.
That doesn't work too well for most teams.
I love my running backs.
Exactly. Put it all the way
This guy's fucking like a beast.
lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
I don't think he's been tackled on the first shot yet.
3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Operating from the gun. Hinton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Roman. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get it. Ready,
And a handoff up the middle. Elam. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Hinton. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, Elam. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Cougar 19.
Up the middle they go. It's Whitaker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Back to throw. Hinton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Roman. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tigers. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hinton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Now the try here for the point after. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. So that would have... Time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Daniels. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Commanders.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
No! No! Here we go! Here we go!
To the air goes Daniels. And he'll find his man on the outside. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
36-yard line.
Unlock line! Unlock!
Now a handoff up the middle. Franklin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, check that. Check that. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Daniels going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down.
Back. Bronco 80. Get up.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up.
Sheffield, baby. Yeah.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Washington on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Fair catch.
The Washington offense back out there. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Washington.
To throw is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Up the middle they go. It's Franklin. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
27-yard line. A gain of 5.
Operating from the gun. Daniels.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it.
Why is nobody covering this guy? He's just no one covered him.
He's caught now for a late touchdown. So
I've called to cover 3 there. No one even covered him.
Over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet.
Watch, no one covers him. I call it cover 3. What is he doing? What's Belton 24 doing? 24 is hitting my... What is this guy doing? He hits my corner. It's like he what?
Got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first, Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitaker. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Dallas, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.